So I want to talk about Spark, the DeFi token that I told the channel about the other day. Got some incredible news. I'm going to talk about the value because of how many people are using it and the amount of money that's locked up right now. And just give you a little heads up, after I first talked about it, I took an initial stake. It exploded in value and has come back down to reality. So I did a post on X that I doubled my position. And so now I'm sitting about pretty much break even right now. So we've let all the excitement, everybody that wants to try and trade against this channel run past me. That's called the chaos. And now we're back to normal. Spark's a DeFi protocol that's actually pretty exciting to me. It's a low cap market. And I think it's a perfect example of something that no financial advice, but I moved into it because of all the laws that are being changed right now and the regulations that are coming out about decentralized stablecoins. Okay. So some of the news that came out was actually on Spark's not website, but on their X account. And they said Coinbase's Bitcoin backed loans are powered by Spark with over $600 million in USDC already deployed. It's a lot of money. If you own any SPK tokens, do me a favor and type SPK down below. I'm just curious if you don't own them. Now, it says through Morpho Labs, Spark supplies USDC liquidity on chain with Coinbase, which serves the front end. I remember when I came out with this project at first, and I said, look, one of the things that were blowing my mind about why I think it could be valuable in the future is when this token, and it's a pretty new project, right? In the spring came out, or no, sorry, the spring, shoot. Let me go to CoinMarketCap and get the exact numbers for you, because this is really important. When you hit the all chart on Spark, it has just come out in the last few weeks. It debuted on June, the exact time, 17th, if this chart's right, June 17th. It was already listed on all the major exchanges around the world. That is a very hard feat. If you are part of a management team on a crypto company like myself, or it's hard, okay? Costs a lot of money, and you got to know a lot of people. And so Spark came right out of the gate being listed on all these exchanges. And what got me excited was that, but now think about this. They were already listed on Binance, Bybit, Gate, and KuCoin, where you can actually get yield by staking on those platforms, those exchanges, those centralized exchanges, or CeFi. That is a lot of work as well. And this is something I want to know too, from somebody that works in a team that is meeting with, Justin Sun, the team members that I know personally, the CEO of Binance and stuff. They take this stuff very serious if they're going to put this up and do yield aggregation for people. And it would be in their best interest that these companies are not only rock solid, but they actually thrive. And so this is why I want to take this to the community. I'm like, look, this is going to be my Babe Ruth moment where I sort of call it and I say, hey, look, I think you're going to see this company thrive into the future. Where a lot of people freak out and they go, why are you doing these pump and dumps? I'm like, well, I don't, most people don't even know what a pump and dump is, or a Ponzi scheme, to be honest with you. But there's a big difference between that and identifying companies that are real companies that are starting projects on the blockchain, and they start out small. And that's what I like to do. I like to buy things when they're super cheap and then sell them when they're super expensive. Like what I just did with XRP, right? Buying it at 2 cents, selling it at like over $3. But there are people that, or so was it $3, $2? I'm blanking out. You guys probably remember better than I do. Oh no, it was like 220 or something like that. Anyway, my point being is that I'm getting off track. I like to buy cheap and sell high. And I like to identify these companies. Well, that in and of itself was the reason why I bought. And then I doubled my position as the price came back down to where I liked buying it at like well, now it's at like 91 million market cap, but I rebought it at lower than that. And so that's exciting to me. But check out that news about how much over $600 million in USDC is already deployed and powered by Spark on just Coinbase. That's huge, right? Well, then now, because the channel has a pretty broad range, and hey, I want to remind you really quick, if you want access to the DeFi calls that me and Dylan do, the projects we're buying before anyone knows about them, or you want the, and it also includes group coaching calls through this January, there's a link down below if you want that, because we've got some more coming out here shortly. Or this month of August coming up. This story comes out of A Invest. Spark token surges 15% as DeFi protocol gains traction. It says right here, Spark's latest price, when it was up a little bit in the last 24 hours, the Spark token has recently gained prominence in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, notably as an integral component of a protocol aimed at enhancing decentralized finance capabilities. Its design facilitates specific on-chain functionalities, enabling users to interact with DeFi applications requiring tokenization or tokenized asset representation. Some of the things that they list as some pretty key developments surrounds Spark's technology stack, with the core protocol undergoing scheduled updates to improve transaction finality and cross-chain interoperability. A notable fork of an existing blockchain protocol adopted by Spark as its governance token, empowering holders to vote on protocol parameters. This integration fosters a more decentralized decision-making process within the ecosystem. So you could see, as companies start getting on the blockchain and they start to integrate with other blockchains, they start to advertise and that kind of stuff, it becomes very, very powerful. When you go to the website and check it out, I highly suggest you take a look at their lending platform. Because now think about this. Right now, the total value locked is what they're claiming right now is over $4.71 billion. Okay? Right now, the USDS borrowing rate is at over 6%, and the 30-day USDS borrowing rate change was 1.07%. It actually went up. And the available liquidity that they have right now is over $6.5 billion. This is a company that is going to hard charge this, and I'm very excited about that. Let me see. Wait, I got to go past docs. I just lost something I want to tell you. Okay, the audits. Sparkland has had numerous audits that you can find on Aave version 3. The website will lead you to the audits. The independent audit companies have done it. Chain Security did a deployment verification and a DAI IR strategy, and their Oracle was audited as well. And there's reports that you can go check this out. I'm very excited about this. And so only time will tell. Not everything is going to go straight up in a straight line, and I'm not an investment advisor. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. But I have to build a past or a reputation of hopefully being more right than I am wrong, because that's how you sell courses on cryptocurrency and how to make money. Type 1 if you agree with that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you want the DeFi calls and the group monthly coaching calls, links down below. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.